Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl Twan The Mystik from housemystics.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I'm Twan The Mystik. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, artist, and musician, okay? And here on this channel, I love to talk about esoteric knowledge, astrology, and do pick a card. So if you're into stuff like that, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? So let's get into today's reading. Okay, so today's reading is all about what will be occurring for you in 2023, okay? So yeah, we're going to be talking about your love life, your career, money, things like that. And we'll also be talking about like what will generally be happening, in your life during 2023, okay? So here are the lovely piles right here for you to pick from. Today we don't have crystals, we have the numbers again, all right? So yes, go ahead and pick the numbers that you feel most drawn to. So for pile number 1, we have 2244. Okay, so that's pile number 1. Pile number 2 is 456. I'm sorry if y'all can hear all this noise. Okay, and then pile number 3, 1188. Okay, so pick the piles or the number that you feel the most drawn to and go to the timestamps in my description or in my comment section to go to your message, and I'll see you at the click of your timestamp. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 1 with the number 244. So yes, let's get into your reading all about what will be happening for you during 2023 with your love life, your career, money, all that good stuff, okay? So yes, let's get into it. But first, actually, before we get into it, I want to give a quick shout out to my girl, Positive Space Candles, aka PS Candles. If you use the code Twan The Mystik or go to the link in my description, PS Candles / Twan The Mystik, you can get $10 off of all purchases that are $40 and up, and you won't be sorry because literally this candle smells so good. I use it all the time. I've been trying to save it, to use it specifically for my videos, but it just smells so good that I have to use it all the time. Like, so yes, please go check her out, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your reading all about what will be happening for you in 2023, okay? So first, I want to read what the Sacred Scribes Angel Numbers website says about 2244 and see what type of insight it gives us as far as like, maybe like what will be occurring for you, if it'll give like an overall theme as far as like what will be going on for you during the year. And yeah, let's just see. Okay, here it is right here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, why won't it zoom in? Okay, there we go. Angel number 2244 says, tells you to be patient a little longer as parts of the bigger plan need to fall into place so that the right doors of opportunity present at the exact right time. Rather than jump at the first thing that piques your interest, wait for clear and obvious signs that will guide you in the right direction. Do not be too hasty when making choices and decisions that will have long-term impacts on your life. Think through possible scenarios and outcomes and pay attention to your emotions, as your feelings will clearly indicate which choices to make. Trust your intuition and you will know which path to take. You will know within what is right for you. Angel number 2244 brings a message to consider all of your options and weigh up what is truly important to you and what is not. Do not waste your time and efforts on activities or people that do not support you or bring you joy, but rather choose to spend your time doing things and spending your time and efforts on things and people that suit your true self and that resonates with your life purpose and soul mission. If you are intuitively prompted to begin or expand a spiritually based practice or service-based venture, trust that all will fall into place for you. Okay, and you will find opportunities and assistance with establishing the foundations that will lead you to your desired results and long-term success. And that is just so crazy because it's a wow, and then we get a ding. It's almost like a message for myself as well because of, yeah. Anyway, I'm not even going to start ranting, but I think basically what this is saying, that your 2023 is going to be all about, oh dang, it got kind of dark in here. Hold on, let me turn the light on. Okay, so I had to turn the light on because the sun decided it was gonna go away. So yeah. Anywho, I feel like 2023 for you is gonna be all about basically, of course, doing what's right for you. Because I mean, regardless, that's life. You got to do what's right for you. But I feel like you're in a space. You're gonna be in a space where you're like, I am no longer doing things just because that's what's expected of me. Like I think you're at a point, or you will be at a point where you're just like, I'm not doing what's expected of me anymore. I'm just going to do what I want to do, whether it's on brand, whether people agree with it, whether it's, you're just going to be doing you, boo boo. And it's also making me think you're going to be resting more. Even though they were talking about patience, they didn't say anything about rest, but for some reason that patience is making me think of rest, and making me think of like you not you not hustling so hard to make things happen. I feel like you're going to be getting in alignment instead of like just trying to force things to happen. You're going to be trying, I don't, how am I explaining this? The wording is so crazy right now. But it's almost like, okay, I didn't want y'all to see the little book because I'm going to read from that book when we get to the card. But I definitely feel like you're not going to just be like, oh, I got to work myself to death just to make ends meet. Like you're at a space where you're just, maybe you're like really tired, or maybe maybe you're tired, maybe because 2022 has been just was just a crazy year for you. Or maybe you're just at a point where you're like, okay, I'm getting older, I don't want to work so hard. Or maybe you're just at a point where you're like, I'm tired of living this like hustle life, because I feel like you're definitely a hustler. I definitely feel like you're a hustler. And even how it said, like, instead of jumping at the first thing that piques your interest, like take time to make the decisions and play out scenarios and see if it's right for you. And the reason why I was like, oh, this is hitting, because I'm saying this as an example that maybe could possibly happen for you. Okay. So for example, I recently I had got a job offer. Okay, I had got a job offer. It's not like a typical job. Basically, well, I'm not gonna get into what the job was, but anyway, I had a job offer, and I was at first I'm like, oh, they paying really good. I think I want to do it, and blah blah blah. Then like maybe like a week after, I'm just like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna work because just things I have going on in my own personal life. And I felt like, well, it would be easier for me to do these. I could do the same exact thing myself. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what's going to be happening for you, where there may be opportunities that come your way during 2023, but it's going to be, it's kind of like what I was talking about with alignment. I feel like you're going to be getting aligned with what's right for you, instead of just, like it said, just jumping at certain things without thinking, like, is this really right for me? Is this really something that I want to do? Does this really work for my life? Does this work with what I'm trying to turn my life into? You know what I mean? So, yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and just get into these cards, because I kind of ranted for 4 minutes now? Okay. So these cards are basically going to be the overall theme of what will be going on with you in 2023. And then we're going to get more specific, and we're going to get into like money, like your money and career, and then also your love life. Okay. So let's see what we have here. And we're going to read these two cards from the book, because I just got this deck. It's called Spirit Allies. I just love it. Okay. So yes. So we have Bat. Can y'all see that? Bat. And then we have Black Panther. That's interesting. We have 37 and 38. And I think that's interesting because they're both black. And they're both like night animals. So this is, first of all, this is making me think resting, like I said. But then it's also making me think that your dream world is going to be very, very active. Like, you're going to have to pay very close attention to your dreams. But then also it's making me wonder if like you guys are going to become night owls or something where you work more at night. Maybe you get a job at night because that works with your schedule, or like something like that. But let's just see what the book says about bat. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So for bat, it says, I remain flexible in life. As the moon rises, the bat emerges from its cove and takes to the star-filled sky, relying on its senses. Bat understands the importance of being aware of your surroundings and moving quickly in case of obstructions. Navigating through the darkness is no easy feat, but with gifts graced by the universe, it can be done. The bat has flown in to remind you that no matter what problems you may face in life, it is all up to you to determine the outcome. We are often faced with certain situations over and over because there is still a lesson to be learned. Let bat lead you through these moments and encourage you to be quick on your feet. Journal about your experiences so that you can recognize similar situations and be prepared to change the outcome. Awaken your intuition and let it act as your guide, noticing what you feel immediately when making decisions. Look, what did 2244 literally say? Oh my goodness. Okay. So, yes, awaken your intuition and let it act as your guide, noticing what you feel immediately when making quick decisions. Through this, you will learn your life lessons and in turn find blessings coming your way. Journal prompt. Recall when your intuition has kept you on the right path. How did you know what to do? See, that's crazy because literally that's what 2020 or 2244 was talking about how, to feel out situations before making a decision. And I feel like that's going to be you, like moving a lot slower and being like, okay, should I do this or should I not do this? And I feel like it's going to help you with making even better decisions because maybe you've made reckless decisions in the past. And let me not say reckless. Maybe there were some reckless decisions, but maybe you've made decisions impulsively without thinking them through, maybe without doing research, without thinking about how it makes you feel, thinking about how it would work with your personal life or just making decisions that maybe weren't necessarily the best thing for you and maybe possibly kept you in a certain cycle over and over. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is a year to feel things out. So I'm just wondering if you have anything that's going to be transiting your 8th house, your 8th house, your 4th house, your what's the other house, your 12th house or something. But I feel like your intuition is going to be very, very strong. Even how the Black Panther has a little moon on its third eye. Is it going to focus? Okay, she doesn't. There we go. Yeah, so let's see what Black Panther says. Okay, Black Panther sits atop it says, I am protected. Okay. Black Panther sits atop a tree branch illuminated by the light of the moon. A graceful creature, Black Panther quietly observes and witnesses its surroundings. Another thing talking about its surroundings. So, okay, let me just interrupt real quick. Actually, no. Let me just read this and then I'll say what I think. Okay. Its deep dark fur keeps Black Panther protected while also setting it apart from the rest of the animal kingdom. The Black Panther is a powerful symbol of spiritual rebirth. If you have found yourself looking through the depths of your emotions and seeking psychic guidance, then Black Panther is a sign that the universe has been listening. The Black Panther is a guardian like no other, and in this stage of your journey, you know that you are divinely protected. Connected to the dark moon, Black Panther also represents your ability to travel through the darkness and find the light. Literally, that. Okay. Tap into your inner power and know that you can uncover your dream reality. Release any uncertainty to the universe and move forward knowing that your own power alone is a force to be reckoned with. Journal prompt. What signs have I seen recently and what do they mean to me? So literally both of those go along with what I was saying as far as your intuition. I feel like your intuition is very loud, or is going to be very, very loud during 2023. And I'm really wondering if you're going to be having something transiting your 8th house, your 12th house, or your 4th house, kind of like awakening your intuition like heavily, or it doesn't have to, those things don't have to happen, but just saying, there could be some transits kind of going on in your chart that are awakening your intuition even more. Maybe you're already intuitive, but it's like even more, like you're going to be getting a lot of dreams, a lot of feelings telling you like what to do, what not to do, where to go, where not to go. And I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of strong impressions where it's like, it's almost like you can't ignore it. Whether it's spirit giving you the same dream over and over again, or like you keep seeing a certain number over and over again, like, stuff like that, I think is just going to be, it's going to be a big thing for you. And, I was going to say surroundings. First of all, with it talking about surroundings, I feel like another thing for you in 2023, your surroundings are definitely going to change. So if you are maybe in a living situation you don't want to be in, or you're at a job you don't want to be in, or there's just certain people you've been around that you don't want to be around, I definitely feel like there's people leaving your life. Oh, wait, let me go back to 2024. Didn't it say that? Yup, it said angel number 2244 brings a message to consider all of your options and weigh up what is truly important to you. Do not waste your time and efforts on activities or people that do not support you or bring you joy, but rather choose to spend time doing things and spending time and efforts on things and people that suit your true self and that resonates with your life purpose. Wow. So yes, I definitely feel like certain people could be leaving your life. You could be like, okay, I'm just done with this person, whether it's like a friend, maybe a certain relationship, maybe a family member. But I do see certain people kind of like exiting your life where you're just like, I'm not going to continue dealing with this. Okay. Or like, I think a job, did I already say a job? But I feel like, yeah, certain people or certain things are leaving your life. Okay. So let's see what else we have. Wow. Look, it says the sovereign. I am my authentic self and no one has dominion over me. This card has been coming out a lot in my readings. So I'm wondering if you have picked a pile from one of my recent readings and got this same card again. Okay. And then let's see. We also have, wow, the confident. I honor all I have done to make me who I am today. So I feel like what's going to be going on with you also during 2023 is like you're going to be more confident in your most authentic self. And it's just making me think of what I said as far as 2244, what it said as far as like, I feel like you're going to be, I definitely feel like you're going to be listening to your intuition a lot more and going along with it instead of just trying to fight your intuition or do what people say that you should do, especially because we have this card that says no one has dominion over me. So I definitely feel like you are going to, do what you want to do and not do things just because that's what people expect of you or that's what they say you should do. Yes. And then I also feel like for some of you guys, I don't know if some of you guys are young or like how old you are, but I see some of you guys like maybe leaving your parents' house. But even if you are already, away from your parents, I feel like you're going to be at a point where you are not just listening to your parents. And when I say that, I don't mean it like, you're just disrespectful to your parents or whatever. But it's like maybe if some of you guys have had parents that have said crazy stuff to you, like that you won't be nothing or like, stuff like that. I feel like that little voice that is in your head because of that parent, I feel like it's going to be leaving your life. Or it could be maybe they just had certain expectations from you and you're at a point where you're like, I'm not about to keep trying to live up to these expectations. So let's see what else we have here. We have, we have masculine energy, and that is 16. Okay. And then, wow, we have creativity and it's 39. So that's crazy because we have Bat, that's 37. We have Black Panther, that's 38. And then creativity, and it's 39. And this is a whole different deck, clearly. Can y'all see that? Yeah. So yeah, I definitely feel like, and then even how we have masculine energy, and it's funny because Black Panther, I don't think it said it in this book, but Black Panther, oh yeah, it did say it was associated with the moon, okay, which is associated with feminine energy, and then the fact that we have the masculine energy, and this is the sun. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be finding more balance between masculine and feminine energy, where you're deciding not to be a part of like hustle culture anymore, where you're just hustling, moving, going, doing. I feel like you're going to be a lot more intentional with your energy. You're going to be a lot more intentional with your energy, where you're like listening to your intuition. You're like, okay, my intuition is telling me this, and then taking action on it, which is like, masculine. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be, listening to your intuition and being like, okay, let me feel this out. But then once you have a feeling of what you want and what it is that you are like aiming for, I see you taking like a lot of action on that, but also being balanced with it, where you're not overworking yourself. Okay. And then creativity is making me think of like, creating your own reality. And it talks about that with Black Panther, and how you have the ability to create your dream reality. So I definitely see you realizing that more, as far as like realizing like you have the ability to really manifest what you want for yourself, and then those things beginning to manifest just because of the fact that you finally believe in yourself and believe in your abilities. But it also makes me think, especially with Black Panther here, creativity, clearly, I feel like some of you guys are like super creative, whether it's like in the arts, or you do content, or like something where it's like you're taking ideas from your mind and bringing out here into the world. I see you doing a lot of that this year, or well, in 2023. Okay, so yeah, and then now that I think about it, what does 2244 add up to? Is it 3? Yep, it sure is. It sure is. So yeah, creativity. Okay, and then I also feel like you're gonna be a lot more social this year too. Okay, so we have travel. And look, I literally said you're gonna be more social, and we have the travel card. So yeah, I see you traveling more in 2023. For some of you guys, if you've been trying to get a new car or something, I definitely see you getting a car in 2023. But yes, traveling. I definitely see you traveling more, doing a lot of traveling like across seas for some of you guys. But I see you guys moving around a lot more, or even if it's not like you just going a whole bunch of places, which I feel like a lot of you guys will. But even if you're not, it's making me think that you're going to be stepping more out of your comfort zone, especially with the sovereign and the confident card. Like, I definitely see you stepping more out of your comfort zone, and maybe showing your face more, going to more events, putting your resume out there more, or just putting yourself out there a lot more than you've done maybe in 2022, or maybe even the past couple years. Okay, and then truth, literally, this has to do with, your authentic self. You living more as your authentic self. And then I feel like the more you live as your authentic self and do what you are actually passionate about, like what you really want to do, it's like it's gonna mirror into your reality when you are living as your authentic self, and focusing on your purpose as far as the type of work you want to do here. It's gonna align you with opportunities to make that happen. Okay? So yes, let's go ahead and get into money and career. So spirit guides, benevolent spirit guides of the people that will be choosing pile number 1. What do you want them to know regarding their career in 2023? Okay. Oh wow. Look, we have Three of Pentacles. So yeah, see, another three card, and then the fact that she's on here drawing a picture. That's, I mean, come on. Literally, creativity. Like, I definitely see many of you guys getting in your creative bag. If you're like an artist, content creator, or like I said, someone that takes their idea from their head and bring it out into the world, there's going to be a lot of that. Okay? Or this is your sign that if you have been saying like, okay, I want to make changes with my career and I want to do something more artistic. I want to do something where I have a say so in the creative process, or a say so in like how this company is ran, or I just want to have my own business and create a business from the ground up, something like that. I definitely see it happening for you this year, or this is, like I said, this could be the sign that that's what you need to do. Okay, and then with Six of Cups being here, is definitely making me think, like, I feel like for maybe it's for a specific few, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like most of you, that I think a lot of you guys, like a childhood dream of yours, I think is going to be coming true in 2023. Because for some of you guys, I see you getting back to passions that you love to do, maybe as a child, maybe as a teenager, maybe even just a young adult. But there's a passion of yours for a lot of you guys that you have been wanting to get back to, and I see you getting back to it and it being so fulfilling, like emotionally, and really fulfilling for your inner child. But I also feel like you're going to be getting money from it too. Some type of passion of yours. Like, I see it increasing, like the money, the money you make from doing something that you always loved to do as a kid, or like as a child, or even if you didn't love to do it as a child. I feel like there's a passion of yours that will be able to be monetized in 2023, where you are fulfilling like a childhood dream or something. Okay? And let me get one more card for career. And then also, Six of Cups is making me think for a lot of you guys, I feel like there's going to be more focus on your family than career, but not in like a, you're putting your responsibilities to the side. I just feel like you're going to have a lot more time to spend with your family for some reason, and your loved ones, your friends, your partner, your kids, all of them. I feel like you're going to have more time to spend with them. Okay. So, one more card. Oh, two more ones to come out. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have Justice. It's interesting because Justice and King of Swords, and they both have swords in their hands. So, so Justice is just making me think you are going to have more balance. Because like I said, maybe yes, I did say that. Like, you're not going to be in hustle culture anymore. You're going to be able to like relax more somehow. Maybe some of you guys will be working at night, and then during the day you're able to spend more time with your family. Or like I said, there's just going to be more of a balance between that masculine and feminine, where it's like you're intentional with your energy instead of like just working and doing and pushing. Okay. And then also Justice, I don't know if some of you guys experienced some legal stuff in 2022, but I feel like there will be justice. If anyone kind of like wronged you, like maybe you had like a car accident or something like that, where things were wrong, or maybe people accused you of something and it was just wrong. I feel like justice will be served, whether it's, like I said, a legal thing, or it could even be like a thing just that happened in your life where people just like really tried to play you, and you are not that, because I feel like they're gonna get their karma, whether it's like something happening with them, or either something happening with them, or it could be like just them feeling so bad that it's like they're just so guilty and it just never leaves them. For people that wronged you. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, it might have something to do with like the legal system. But it could also just be like karmic rewards for a job well done, where you've been putting a lot of work in the past, and then things start like paying off. Yeah. And then King of Swords, this is also making me think that for a lot of you guys, you, like I said, you will be in some type of leadership position. You will be in some type of leadership position. Whether it's like you're a manager, whether it's like you, or maybe you're an entrepreneur. Maybe if you're already an entrepreneur, maybe you're going to start being seen as an authority in your field or something like that. But I definitely see you leveling up in a major way career-wise, in 2023, where people see you as a boss, and then they start coming to you like, how did you get in this position, and like trying to ask you for advice. And then it's also, and this King of Swords is also, for some reason, I'm feeling called to say, if you wanted to start a YouTube, a podcast, a social media platform, I keep hearing TikTok, maybe Instagram too, but I keep hearing TikTok, or something like that. I feel like this year, if you started it last year, in 2022, I feel like 2023 is gonna blow up, or it's like this is your sign for when 2023 starts. You need to get on it with those things that you said you wanted to do, as far as like a podcast, YouTube, social media, or something like that, or some type of like platform where people are watching you. Well, not watching. Well, I guess kind of watching you, but like more so where it's like you're spreading your message or spreading your talents, or so everyone can see it. Okay, so last but not least, your love life. What will be happening for people that will be choosing pile number 1 in their love life? Ooh, King of Cups. Okay, so for those of you that are single, yeah, you got a new boo on the way. Definitely got a new boo in the way. They may be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, have those placements. Oh, I talked about those houses, didn't I? I did. So yeah. A new boo. I definitely see like a new boo coming in your life. They could be, I said Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could have that in their chart, or like heavy aspects, not heavy, but like, aspects with Pluto, the moon, or Pluto, the moon, or Neptune. Or have a lot of 8th house, 12th house, or 4th house stuff going on in their chart. But this could, if you're not single and you're in a relationship, this is making me think that your relationship is going to have more of an emotional depth to it. Even though I'm sure it has, if you guys are, still together. But I feel like there's going to be more love. Like there's going to be more understanding. There's going to be even more honesty. It's just like you're not going to be afraid to share your emotions anymore when it comes to love. Or maybe your partner won't be afraid to share their emotions with you. I feel like I see a lot of deep conversations happening between you and your partner if you are in a relationship. And I'm sure there's already been deep conversations. But I feel like maybe there's going to be more revealed, where it's like you talk a little more about your childhood, or you talk a little more about trauma that maybe you didn't know about them, they didn't know about you, but you guys talk more and more about certain emotional experiences, how it made you feel, things like that. But I feel like you guys are going to be sharing your emotions a lot during 2023. Oh, the Tower reversed. Okay, so with the Tower reversed, I feel like for those of you that are single, this has to do with, wow, this is getting long. But for those of you that are single, this is telling me that with you becoming more confident in 2023 and like, just trying to align with your true self, I feel like it's going to help you with avoiding the fuck boys or the fuck girls, like the people that are not for you. Like I see you aligning with someone that is right for you. Okay, for those of you that are single, because I think in 2023, I feel like there's a lot of you that may have like dated and it was just like, oh no, no, or maybe some of you guys went through a breakup and it was just like, wow, but you're finally ready to get out there. Yeah, but I feel like this Tower reverse is basically spirit saying like, yeah, the people that were not meant for you, they have been cleared out of your life because someone way better is coming. Because yeah, I feel like some of you guys went through a big breakup last year, or maybe even a couple years ago. But I feel like for a lot of you, there was a big breakup this year, and someone new is coming in very, very soon. Okay, and then for those of you that are in a relationship, I feel like maybe that's why you guys are having deep emotional conversations, because maybe things have been a little rough with you guys, whether it's like you guys have been going through your own stuff, or maybe you guys are new parents, or maybe like a lot of work stuff got in the way. But it feels like there's been a lot of like maybe a lot of chaos and a lot of like just a lot of stuff going on. There may have been a lot of stuff going on, and you are, yeah, I feel like you got like that part of your relationship is now over. Okay, and then last but not least card, we have Eight of Swords. Okay, so with Eight of Swords, this is making me think for those of you that are single, it's time to get out there, like I said, where it's like you start going to more events, start doing more things so that you can find your bae, because I feel like some of you guys want a bae, a new boo, but it's like you just stuck in the house, or you just not open to trying new things as far as like, going out and, trying to meet people. I feel like this is your year to start going out and start meeting people, because you're going to meet your bae somehow. Okay? And then for those of you that are in a relationship, this is making me think of what I said as far as like difficult times are over. And I also feel like many of you guys are going to start having like deeper conversations and start realizing that you really can open up to this person, even though I'm sure you guys have been open with each other, but maybe you're going to be even more open where you start revealing things that you never revealed to your partner before, or they start revealing things to you that they never revealed before, and it starts making you guys fall even deeper in love. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 1. If it resonated with you and you stayed this long, let me get a sun emoji, okay, for masculine energy, okay? Yes, this was extra long, but I wanted to get super detailed as far as what was in store for you for 2023. So if you stay here this long, leave that sun emoji and thank you, because I know I'll be talking a lot, okay? So anywho, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Okay, and then also make sure you check out my website, housemystic.com, to check out all of my artwork. I paint on I paint on canvas. I paint on canvas, I paint on clothes, and I paint on decor. Okay, so definitely check that stuff out if you're interested in getting a reading. That's on my website as well. Also, make sure you check out my girl, Positive Space Candles, PS Candles. Okay, if you use the code Twan The Mystik, or use that link below in my description, you can get $10 off of all of your purchases that are $40 and up. Okay, and tell her I sent you. All right. Oh yeah, and if you feel called to tip your girl, the virtual tip jar is in my description and in my comment section. All right, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2 with the number 456. Okay, so yes, let's get into your reading, all about like what's going to be happening for you in 2023. We gonna get real detailed here. Okay, I want you to be mentally prepared. Get a notepad. I'm just kidding. But no, we gonna dive deep in here. All right, so get a snack, get some wine, grab your blunt, something, so we can get into this reading. But first, actually, before we get into this reading, I want to give a quick shout out to my girl PS Candles. This is one of her candles right here. They smell so good. So good. And I'm not just saying that, but they actually smell so good. And if you use the code Twan The Mystik, or just go to the link in my description, you can get $10 off of all purchases, $40 and up, okay? Like, I love this candle so much. It smells so good. It smells so good that even when it's not lit, it still smells good, okay? So that's why I want y'all to get them candles, okay? So check her out. Like, she's dope. Okay, so anywho, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So first I want to talk about this number 456, okay, and what it means. Okay, so I have to go to it on my phone. Is this it right here? No. Oh, here we go. Okay, so angel number 456 can be seen as a sign of steps, inferring that you are taking appropriate steps in your life to advance you in a positive fashion. The necessary steps are being taken to achieve your ultimate goals and aspirations. Angel number 456 can be a message to give any concerns or fears about current life changes and their impacts on your life to the angels for transmutation and healing. Know that these changes will bring wonderful abundance and blessings to your life, and all of your monetary and material needs will be met. Angel number 456 can suggest a promotion, pay raise, or career change. Wow. And I was just thinking, as I was reading this, I'm like, yeah, there's going to be a career change. Okay. Trust that these positive changes have been divinely guided. Angel number 456 indicates that your actions and intentions to change your life for the better are supported and encouraged by the angelic and spiritual realms. Instead of worrying about how things will work out, put your time and energy into holding positive thoughts and expectations about what you truly desire. Through the law of attraction, you will draw those experiences and situations into your life. Okay. Wow. Okay, so first of all, I thought that was interesting because when I was reading it, before I even saw that part about career change, I was thinking, okay, there's going to be a career change. And it's making me think of pile number 1, because I kind of touched on that briefly in pile number 1. So if you felt called to try or check out pile number 1, definitely check it out. Yes. And then another thing that I kept feeling to say is, like, you know, when they said career change, for some of you guys, I feel like there's going to be a career change into fashion, because they said something about positive fashion or whatever, but something just kept making me think that some of you guys are going to start working in fashion or something, like doing something with like fashion specifically. So that could be like for a select few, but working with fashion specifically. I see that for some of you guys, okay? Or like, yeah, or like, yeah, well, that's fashion. I was going to say like being a boutique or owner or doing something with retail or something. But yes, for some of you guys specifically, I feel like some of you guys will be like selling merch or doing something with clothing or maybe even modeling for some of you guys. But that's literally a specific message for a certain few of you guys. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So these cards are basically going to be, you know, the overall theme of what will be going on with you. And then we're going to get into, you know, money and like money, career, and love. Okay. So let's just put these to the side. Okay. So first card we have here, White Buffalo. Okay. And then we have, oh gosh, goodness. Okay. So don't be mad at me if I butcher this name, because I literally don't know how to pronounce it. And I mean no disrespect, because I know it's Japanese, if I'm not mistaken, because I read this page in the book, but I could not pronounce the name. So it looks like it says benzatin. Okay, this is what it says, just in case if y'all want to look her up. She's a goddess, a Japanese goddess. What? Why won't it focus? There you go. Okay. So I think it's interesting because we have buffalo, white buffalo, that's 47, which equals 11, which equals 2. And then we have 2. So maybe 222 is going to be something that follows you around in 2023. And maybe like relationships. Maybe relationships are going to be a big thing for you during 2023, where you maybe you begin a partnership, like a business partnership, or maybe you end up getting married or engaged. Like, I see deeper commitments in relationships for some of you guys in 2023. Okay, but let's read the book to see what these each mean. So let's just go to this one first. Okay. Wow. Wow, Benzatin. Yeah, she's associated with creativity. So yes, check out pile number 1. And literally, I was talking about a career change with fashion or modeling or something like that. So I would not be surprised if there's some of you guys that are wanting to get into that, or maybe even doing something with the arts, or some of you guys I'm hearing like being an influencer or something, like a fashion influencer. But yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so pictured with oh, and also hearing music. Okay, so pictured with a biwa, okay, or a traditional Japanese lute. Benzatin is a Buddhist goddess of music, water, and knowledge. Oh, wow. And then the creativity card, there was water pouring out. Okay. Anyway, she is also known as the muse of all artists and innovators, and infuses inspiration into those who choose to connect with her. Wow. Okay. You're being invited by this divine goddess to create and embrace your inner artist. Embrace whatever form this may take, whether it's fun and playful or as a larger pursuit. Make space to enjoy the experience of creating art without attachment to the outcome of your creative work. There's a tremendous opportunity for creating positive change through spreading your message and unique gifts in artistic forms. As you gain comfort and confidence in your artistic self-expression, use your creativity as a way to innovate and share something special with others. You never know who you may reach with the unique expression of your gifts. That is so beautiful. And then journal prompt: what kind of art would feel good to create? So that's crazy, because literally we were talking about fashion, you know? So yeah, and I did say music. So music, art, fashion, becoming like an influencer or something. But I definitely see some of you guys leaving your field to move into a more creative one. Or maybe even if it's not that you're changing things completely, I see you guys tapping more into your inner child, and like maybe picking up a hobby where maybe you start doing dance classes, or you start doing cooking classes, or you start you start doing yoga classes, or some type of course or class just for fun. But for some of you guys, I do see it being a larger pursuit where you're really changing your career and you're like, okay, I'm taking on this creative field or whatever. But for some of you guys, it could be just you picking up a new hobby and doing more of something you enjoy, like I said, of like cooking or dancing or yoga or swimming or writing. Like, it could be anything, but I see you tapping into that more during 2023. And yeah, just having more fun with your life and more fun with like hobbies. Okay, so let's see what white buffalo means. Okay, so white buffalo. Wow, I can manifest anything. Across the plains, white buffalo stands proud against the swooping winds and wispy grasses. Honored by the Lakota, white buffalo first appeared as the white buffalo calf woman, a prophet and the teacher of the 7 sacred ways to pray. The white buffalo is a teacher of the importance of staying grounded when thinking of what you desire. While manifestation is a power that you hold, remember to focus on what truly makes you happy in this lifetime. White buffalo reminds you of your personal power. When you are rooted in your beliefs and remain humble and appreciative for what has already been presented to you, there is so much more available to you. But to remain worthy and aligned to receive those gifts, it's up to you and your spiritual practice. And then journal prompt: in what ways can I stay grounded in my manifestation practice? Okay, so another thing with you guys, I see you, and And I did talk about hobbies. So maybe another thing for you guys that will be occurring for you during 2023 is adding more of a spiritual practice to your daily routine, where it's like you wake up and have a gratitude list, or you wake up and you pray, or you wake up and do meditation, or like doing more listening to frequencies while you sleep, maybe doing yoga. Like, it's something, but that could also be a hobby, quote unquote, that you pick up, where you start tapping more into spirituality, and you start tapping into more of your own spiritual gifts. So you start like looking more into crystals, or looking more into Reiki, or looking more into these certain things or whatever, because I feel like your spirituality is probably going to fuel your creativity. I'm sensing a lot of sacral chakra stuff, and that's the orange chakra that's like right below your belly button. So I'm sensing a lot of sacral chakra stuff going on. So I'm also feeling like a lot of inner child healing will be taking place as well, where you're healing from traumatic things that really affected you during your childhood, that you still kind of carried in your adulthood. I see you really working through that this year, or 2023. Okay, so what else we got? The warrior affirmation. I ask for what I want because I deserve to get what I want. Yes. And this is making me think of the manifestation card, or the white buffalo card, because it has to do with manifesting whatever you want. Why won't it focus? There we go. Just in case if y'all want to take a picture. But yes, I ask for what I want because I deserve to get what I want. So it's making me think like I feel like you're going to be working a lot more on your self-worth, or you're just going to be you're going to be realizing just how much you bring to the table. And if there's people that don't see what you bring to the table and don't believe in you, or don't value you, you're just going to be like, well, I'm out of here. You don't see my worth. You don't see my value. You don't see what I bring to the table, or whatever I do isn't good enough for you. I see you just being like, no, I'm fuck this shit, I'm out. Or, well, yeah, that's what I want to say about that. Okay. Then we also have, the homebody. I enjoy the secure base I have made for myself and my loved ones. So this is also making me think, okay, can it just focus? There we go. Kinda. There we go. All right, so this is kind of making me think of what I said in the previous pile, as far as like, I see some of you guys moving to a new home or something. I definitely see you guys moving to a new home, but it's also making me think that you, like I said, you guys are making a career change. Oh, it did say, wait, let me go back to the number. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking about a number that's similar to this, which is 654. Okay, because 654 a lot of the times has to do with travel and a new place of residence. So yeah, I would not be surprised if some of you guys change where you live at during 2023, like really changing where you live. I would not be surprised. And then let's see. What else we got going on here? Wow, we have teaching. Oh, wow, and it was talking about grounded, and we have roots here. Okay. So, yeah, maybe root chakra stuff, healing a lot of root chakra things. And then we also have honoring your energy. Wow. Okay. So this is making me think that another thing that will be happening for you. Oh, didn't I talk about taking classes? Didn't I say that? Wow, we have teaching. Okay, so yeah, some of y'all really are going to be taking classes. And maybe it could even just be you going back to school in general for some of you guys. Like and this card did have to do with knowledge. So yeah, you going back to school, I think could be, yeah, some of you guys could be going back to school, taking classes or something. But I also feel like some of you guys could be um teaching classes. Maybe this is your call to teach classes for some of you guys, because it makes me think of what this Ben's. Oh my God, I can't say that damn name. I'm sorry, no disrespect. I just don't know how to say it. But it's making me think of what he was talking about with like sharing your knowledge in artistic ways. So I would not be surprised if, like I said, you guys could share your art, but also spreading knowledge, like spreading knowledge, spreading knowledge, spreading information. So if you've been feeling called to teach a course, I would not be surprised if you end up teaching some type of course in 2023. Maybe some of you guys are like in school to become teachers, and then this is that year where you're going to be like an actual teacher. But yeah, teaching is going to be a big thing for some of you guys, and then learning something is going to be really big for you guys. But yeah, and then we have honoring your energy, and then kind of like what I was talking about with the meditation and having like a spiritual practice. I definitely see that for you guys in 2023. That's something that you should definitely incorporate into your 2023. And yeah, saying your gratitude prayers, saying meditating, just being in tune with spirit, I think is going to be really, really important, because it's going to fuel, I feel like it's going to fuel your creativity. I'm also sensing crown chakra stuff. Sorry if y'all can hear my son. I keep telling him to stop yelling, and he just doesn't care. Yeah. So let's get into these other cards. Okay. Beauty. Okay. Literally, I was talking about fashion. So like I said, I would not be surprised if some of you guys get into fashion, get into, I think I said fashion. Yeah, I just said fashion. But yeah, maybe the beauty industry or something like that. I would not be surprised. Or even health, because that's another thing that I meant to say with when I said honoring your energy, and with the grounded. Well, it doesn't say grounded. It's like this card had to do with getting grounded in your energy. It just made me think of you taking more time to take care of your body. And I also feel like during 2023, it's going to be like a glow up where you are just looking super, super good. Where it's like your skin is glowing, your hair is looking good, your nails looking good, your body's looking good, because you're starting to take more care of it. So that's definitely another thing I see happening for you in 2023, like just looking really, really good. And a lot of people like complimenting you and being like, wow, you look really good. You look really pretty, or you look really handsome. Like, you're definitely going to be hearing that a lot during 2023. Okay. Another thing. Oh, reconciliation. Interesting. Okay. So this card, whenever I see this card, it gives me it makes me think of two things. First of all, it could actually be a reconciliation where you do reconcile with like a family member, an old friend, maybe an old lover, something like that, where you guys come back together. But it also makes me think you will be getting back in touch with yourself. You will be reconciling with yourself, where you're forgiving yourself, maybe for past mistakes. Maybe you didn't make the best decisions at times, or even just for sleeping on yourself. Just for sleeping on yourself and like underestimating yourself so much that you've held yourself back. But I definitely see you coming back to yourself, where you realize just how much you're worth, just how much you bring to the table, just how talented you are, just how talented and awesome you are. That's definitely something I see for you. That's definitely something I see happening for you in 2023, like getting back in touch with your true self. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised too if it has to do with like getting back in touch with like old friends, getting back in touch with like family that you haven't talked to in a long time, and making up with family that you of course that you want to make up with if they're if they've changed and you know, you guys are really willing to work things out, then, you know, of course, that's great. Definitely not telling you to make up with toxic family members that don't want to change. So, you know, anyway, I definitely feel like, yeah, reconciliations, you will be hearing from old friends and I keep hearing old friends, even though it could be an old lover, an old, like, or maybe you and your recent ex get back together or something. But I just really hear friends. I really feel like for a lot of you guys, old friends are going to reach out to you. But of course, if you want to be their friend, that's always up to you. But okay, so manifestation. Wow, literally manifestation, and we literally have the card having to do that. Literally said, I can manifest whatever I want. So I feel like for a lot of you guys as well, I feel like many of you guys are going to be seeing your intentions finally manifest. I feel like some of you guys have been trying to manifest a certain thing for so damn long that at one point maybe you wondered if it was possible for you. Maybe you wondered, like, I mean, I keep setting these intentions and it's like it hasn't manifested yet. What is going on? Am I doing something wrong, or is it just never going to happen for me? And with the manifestation card, it definitely lets me know that something that you've been trying to manifest for a long time is finally going to be manifesting in 2023, and it's been a long time coming for a lot of you guys. It's been a long time coming for this thing that you've just been trying to manifest for like a long time. Oh wow, I didn't even realize the manifestation card is right under the buffalo card. Wow. Yeah. So yes, I love that for you. I really, really love that for you. And also in the white buffalo card, the I don't know if that's the moon. What is that? It kind of looks like Jupiter. So it's making me think, because Jupiter is going to be back in Aries, right? I know it's not going to be in Aries for all of 2023. I know it had moved back to Pisces for a while, and then it moved to Aries in like May 2022. Was it May? I think it was May. And then it moved back to Pisces a little bit, and then now it's back in Aries. So Jupiter's been doing a little dance. And I'm wondering if that's just been affecting you. Maybe you have a lot of Pisces energy in your chart, or maybe you're one of the mutable signs, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces. Wait, I said Pisces already. Virgo, that's the one I didn't name. Oh wait, no, I did say Virgo. So Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Okay, maybe you're one of those signs, or maybe you're a cardinal sign, and that's Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And maybe that transit has been affecting you or whatever. But we do have the North Node moving into Aries in 2023. So I'm wondering if you have like prominent cardinal placements or prominent cardinal places or whatever. Because I'm feeling like 2022 took you for a ride. When Jupiter was doing that little dance, it probably took you for a ride. But 2023, I definitely see like the North Node and Jupiter kind of like really, really helping you. So that's why I'm just wondering where the North Node is going to be transiting for you, because it will be in Aries. So definitely check out where Aries is in your birth chart. And like I said, the cardinal placements, it will definitely be affecting you. Okay, especially when it comes to your career, and for a lot of you guys that are entrepreneurs. Okay. Oh yes, and we had career change. Okay, so it did, and it said pay raise. It said pay raise, career change, or a promotion, or something like that. It said. So yeah, your career is going to be a big focus. So yeah, let's matter of fact get into career. So spirit guides of the people that will be tuning into pile number 2, what will be going on with them in 2023 regarding their career? Okay. So, wow, look, see? Pay raise, King of Pentacles. Tuh. What? Another Pentacles card, Six of Pentacles. Bro, can't make this shit up. Six of Cups again. Six of Cups was definitely in Power 1, so definitely check out Power 1. So, yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, like I said before, a childhood dream of yours, I feel like will be coming true. Did I say that? I think I might have said that in pile number 1. I think I said that in pile number 1. Just kidding. So yes, check out pile number 1. But yeah, a childhood of yours, a childhood dream of yours will definitely be coming true. Or work from the past is catching up to you in a positive way. But for many of you guys, I feel like you're stepping into a very powerful position in your career, man. I am so happy. Cardinal signs, we got this. Cardinal dominant people, we got this, okay? Yes, because King of Pentacles, like right off the bat, that's definitely giving, boss energy. But with the Six of Pentacles card, is making me think that you're going to be so well off with this pay raise or this promotion or this positive thing that happens with your career. It's going to be so amazing that this is going to be you being able to help people. You see how this person is like giving out gifts? It's blurry. Come on, focus. Okay, it doesn't want to focus. But basically, she's giving out gifts or whatever, and I feel like that's you. That's definitely going to be you, where you're like so well off that you're able to help other people in need and also help your family, like in a positive way financially. So yeah, I definitely think you will be getting a pay raise, making more money. You're going to be making a lot more money, cardinal signs. You're going to be making a lot more money. I don't know if you guys have had difficulties regarding your finances, but next year you will not, okay? You definitely will not, and you will be making a lot more money because I feel like some type of like lucrative opportunity will be coming in for you, but you're going to know that it's right for you. You're going to know immediately that it's right for you, like because of how you feel about it and how excited it ends up making you. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to love. So spirit guides, for the people that will be choosing pile number 2, what will be happening with them in their love life? For those in a relationship and for those that are single. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so for those of y'all that are single, a message is coming in to me. I feel like, and I'm wondering if y'all aren't all the way single though, but because there's like someone that's interested in you. Because the Five of Swords, yeah, it like this Knight of Cups is making me think that there's someone that's already interested in you, but you don't be trying to give them the time of day. For some of you guys, you don't be trying to give them the time of day, and you be defensive. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to drop your walls. If there's those of you that are single, yeah, for those of you that are single, but you're kind of like involved with someone though. Spirit is saying to drop your walls because this person is actually a good person. And you don't have to like keep being mean to them. Okay. But for some of you guys, like if you're in a relationship, this is another thing that Spirit is saying, like drop your walls. Okay, drop your walls within your relationship and don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Okay, and I kind of talked about that in Power 1 too. So yeah, don't be afraid to be vulnerable in your relationship. If you are in one, let them know when you're sad. Let them know when you need help. Let them know what's going on internally, because I feel like for some of you guys, you just try to keep all in, or you try to like not always say everything that you feel, just to keep the peace and not to make your partner feel bad. Even though I know you don't want to make them feel bad, but I know you don't want to, rock the boat sometimes and have their feelings hurt. Like, don't be afraid to let them know how you truly feel. Okay, and with Four of Cups, yeah, I definitely feel like there's someone, for you guys that are single, there's someone that is really interested in you, and you should give them the time of day, okay? You don't have to be mean to them. But for those of you that are single but aren't involved with anyone, I feel like this card is just making me think of like someone that's just been dating, and then someone kind of comes to you unexpectedly. But I'm wondering if like at first you have your wall up and you just are like, I don't want to talk to this person. They seem lame. I don't know. And then they keep saying like, hey, give me a chance. And then part of you doesn't want to, but I feel like some of you guys will finally give them a chance. Or you should give them a chance. And then you guys end up hitting it off. Okay, and then Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely making me think. This is definitely making me think of those of you that are single that, like, you have your walls up. You definitely have your walls up. And you, like, do say how you feel. Like, you are, not in an emotional way, but in, like, you're going to say what's on your chest. You're going to say it. And you're very blunt. And you don't have to be mean to this person, because I think they are really a good person. If there's someone that's already interested in you, or you end up finding someone this, in 2023 that is like interested in you, you don't have to have your walls up. That's what I'm trying to say. And then with those of you that are in a relationship, the Queen of Swords can indicate that yes, say how you feel. Don't be afraid to say how you feel within the relationship, even if it hurts their feelings. It doesn't have to be like you're just rude and you're like, like attacking people. No, you don't have to attack your partner, but don't be afraid to like have some real ass conversations with them. Like, hey, I don't like that you're doing this. I don't like that you're doing that. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about that. Like, just air it out. That's what I'm saying. Like, air out all of the grievances, okay? So that it's not festering within you, okay? So if you stayed this long, oh my goodness, this was so long. It was so long, okay? If you stayed this long, let me get a tree emoji for the teaching card, okay? Let me get a tree emoji, okay? So yes, please hit that like button so more people can see this video. That really helps to support this channel, okay? And then also make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Make sure you check out my paintings at housemystik.com. I paint on canvas, I paint on clothing, I paint on bags. I do it all, okay? With arts, okay? I paint, okay? I like to paint on stuff, all right? So yes, definitely check out housemystik.com. That link is in the description. Also, make sure you check out my girl PS Candles, Positive Space Candles. And remember, when you use the code Twan The Mystik, or use that link below, you get $10 off of all purchases, $40 and up, okay? So yes, check her out, because like I said, them candles are popping, okay? Also, if you feel called to tip your girl, but I truly, truly appreciate it. But of course, it's not expected. But definitely go to the virtual tip jar in my description and in my comment section, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3 with the number 1188. All right. So let's get into your 2023. What's going to be happening for you? In your love life, your career, your money, and just life in general. We're going to see what's going on. But first, before we, get into that, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my girl at Positive Space candles. Here's one of her lovely candles. As you can see, I'm running low. I am running low. Her candles are so dope. Okay, and if you go to the link in my description, or you go to the website and you use the code Twan The Mystik, you can get $10 off of all purchases, $40 and up. Okay, so yes, definitely go check her out. Tell her I sent you, and you will not be sorry because them candles smell good as hell. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Where is my phone? Oh no. Okay, because I have to read the number to you. 1188. What does it mean? Okay. Hopefully I think oh, here we go. All right, so angel number 1188 is an uplifting message of encouragement from your angels. Your positive affirmations, thoughts, beliefs, and visualizations have manifested in an increased flow of monetary abundance. Enjoy your rewards of prosperity and be grateful and appreciative of them so that the supply continues. As you receive more, you can give more. Angel number 1188 is a powerful message telling of achievement, success, striving forward, progress, and attainment. It is a message to stay optimistic and listen to your intuition and inner guidance as you hold positive expectations and thoughts of abundance. Expect an increase to your finances. Wow. Okay, there's more. Angel number 1188 suggests that you keep your finances in check to ensure that you have set solid foundations for yourself and your loved ones, as this will ensure your future prosperity. You are to be responsible for your own income, abundance, and well-being. The universe and your angels will always support you, but it is your responsibility to ensure that you put in the appropriate work and effort. You are asked to live up to your full potential. Expect to find success in all that you put your heart and soul towards. Oh, that is so beautiful. Okay, so I feel like y'all, group 3. Okay, group 3. Your money. Like, this is supposed to be, about general stuff, but for you guys, I feel like that's going to be the major theme of your 2023, your career and your money. Okay? I feel like, yeah, look what it said. You are going to be having an increase in money. So maybe 2022, things were like a little up and down or whatever. And it just made you, scared. Maybe it made you scared. But I feel like 2023, you're going to have so much more stability when it comes to your finances. And I feel like what I'm hearing for you, 2022 was maybe even 2021, maybe even just over the last, I don't know how many years, but I feel like Spirit has been really trying to connect you with your life purpose and to help you have a career that is just perfect for you. Okay, I mean, things aren't always perfect, but I don't know. I just feel like things are about to be a lot smoother where you are. I'm really hearing passive income for a lot of you guys. And I'm also feeling like a lot of you guys are going to be stepping into entrepreneurship, especially because it said the 1188 said something about you being in charge of your own finances. So I feel like maybe 2022, 2021, maybe you lost your job. Maybe you were just not feeling happy with how you were making your money. But this year, 2023, is going to be you being in charge of your finances. And then I also feel like you guys you have been, or in 2023, you're going to be saving up for something big. Like maybe you're about to purchase a house. Maybe you're about to purchase a vehicle. Maybe you're about to make some type of large investment or something like that. But I definitely feel that big money is on the way, and you're going to be able to save up for this big thing that you've been probably wanting for a while. Okay. So yeah, let's talk about the cards. So Now we're going to talk about, what's the major theme of your 2023. Okay, so we have Wolf 48. Can y'all see that? Well, this light's not on, so maybe I should turn it on. Okay, there we go. So, well, I'm sure y'all kind of saw that. Wolf, yes. All right, so Wolf, and then we have Cancer. Yeah, look, this is all about the home. This is all about the home. Like, you guys are going to be creating a stable home environment for your family. If you have a family, or if you just want stability for yourself in general, like, you are going to be able to create that solid foundation. Oh yes, because that's what it was talking about. Making sure that you ensure, not making sure to ensure, but making sure that you're putting in the work to set solid foundations for you and your loved ones. So I definitely feel many of you guys are going to be purchasing homes in 2023, or renting a home, or like just securing a home for you and your loved ones, or just you if you don't, have anyone else that you are providing for. Let me look in the book. Yes, because this is a new deck and I don't know what all the cards say. Okay, so for Cancer, I embrace my emotions. Okay, so you can find Cancer sitting peacefully on a meditation cushion, eyes closed, searching deep inside themselves for emotional catharsis. Cancer knows that there is nothing wrong with expressing their emotions. To them, emotions are beautiful and they flow freely. If you are going through an emotional stage in your life, Cancer is here to sit by your side and encourage deep release. Take note of all the emotions that you experience daily, judgment free. It is important to realize that we shift so much throughout the day, and that's completely okay. Welcome all of your feelings and give them the space to be heard. We are naturally fluid beings, ebbing and flowing like the tide, so expect to have times of crashing waves along with the ease of gentle shores. Through mastering the process of witnessing and letting go of emotional waves, you'll find a grounded peace. Journal prompt. How do I allow my emotions to be expressed more authentically? Okay, so the fact that it was talking about crashing waves, but also gentle, what is it? Gentle something, whatever. But it was gentle. It was gentle something. And I feel like you are coming from things being a little turbulent with the crashing waves, okay? Maybe just so unsteady. And I even see, like, as I'm filming this, it's 11:50 a.m. And as y'all can see, I'm obsessed with angel numbers. And 11:50 is a number that I've actually been seeing a lot lately. So that's why I know what this means. It has to do with getting a new home and a new place of residence, and I feel like maybe you've been bouncing from place to place for some of you guys. Maybe you have, like, if you are on your own, maybe things have been rocky where some months you're able to afford rent, maybe some months you're not. Or, your finances just been really up and down, and it's like, it's probably made you emotional, especially if you have people that you're also providing for, like your family. I definitely feel like you are going to be able to provide a secure place for you and your family, okay? And I think things are going to be a lot more peaceful, especially if things have been such an emotional, like, roller coaster for you. Oh, did you hear that? So that just confirms what I'm talking about. Maybe you've been worried about family members as well too. Like, maybe you had a sick family member. Maybe your relationship, if you're in a marriage or something, maybe things have been rocky with that. Maybe you have a older family member that you care for and things have been crazy. Things like that, I think has been kind of like shaking some shit up a little bit. And I feel like things in 2023 are going to be a lot more stable. Like I said earlier, and it said in this, life will not always be perfect, but I think things are moving in a smoother direction where it's not so much ebb and flow, just like extreme ebbs and flows, you know? Look, another ding. Okay. And then I hear my son shaking his rattle downstairs. I think I'm on to something. Okay, so Wolf. I am supported. Okay, surrounded by its pack, Wolf is comfortable and content while it is a natural leader and would be capable of surviving on its own. Wolf chooses to remain with its pack. There is a special kind of connection that only comes from kinfolk who are looking after your best interest and support you throughout your life. And what was I talking about? Family. Okay? Think for a moment about the people that mean the most to you, whether that's family, friends, or a romantic partner. Oh my goodness. This is okay. Wolf is the embodiment of what it means to stay connected with the people who love and care for you. Even if you prefer being alone, remember that you are not truly ever alone. The universe cares and loves for you just like your own pack. Reach out to the ones you love and remind them of how much you love them in return. Sometimes there is nothing better than catching up with a close friend and sharing the wisdom you've gathered. There is always something to learn from sharing experiences. Journal prompt. What do I consider to be part of my, or who? What? Who do I consider to be a part of my pack? Okay, so literally, family, this is what I was talking about. But I do feel like there's going to possibly be more of a focus on family. Hold on, I need to drink a little bit of water though. Excuse me. There's going to be more of a focus on family. I definitely believe that. Spending more time with family. And it's like my son just keeps shaking his rattle downstairs. So I really feel that for you. Whereas there's more of a focus on friends, family, like being able to spend more time with friends and family. And I think it's because you are going to have more freedom, I feel like, in your career. I'm also really sensing travel for a lot of you guys. Travel. I see some of you guys at a beach. I'm seeing some of you guys at a beach or something. But I see more travel. I definitely see more travel. Okay. So let's see what else we got here. We have the nurturer. Oh my God. Yo. Look, it says the nurturer. I deserve to feel nurtured because I give care to those I cherish. Oh my goodness. Can y'all see that? It's like this glare from this window is not allowing me to see. Okay, there we go. But literally, and then the fact that it's the number 4 and Cancer is the 4th house. So I'm wondering if some of you guys have something transiting your 4th house, like an important planet transiting your 4th house, or maybe some of you guys are Cancers, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, like North Node or something like that. Maybe you have a lot of 4th house, but I'm definitely sensing that Cancer energy. Okay, I'm also sensing Libra. Maybe you have Libra in the 4th house, which could mean you have a Cancer rising. But I'm also sensing Scorpio. So Cancer, Scorpio. What else am I? Oh, I said Libra. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. The worker. I enjoy getting in touch with who I am as an individual. And then it has the number 6. So I wonder if some Virgos are up in here. Okay, some Virgo placements. But yeah, so like I said, career. Okay, career is going to be a big thing for you. And I definitely feel like you're going to be getting a new job or new sources of income that really helps you to have a solid foundation for generational wealth. Because I feel like you're in the process of creating generational wealth. And that's why I feel like a lot of you are either like you have your own business or something, or it's like you are working with a company. Maybe even if you have your own business, you're working with a company, or maybe you just got a job at a major company or something, or a deal with a major company. And it's like really helping you financially. I guess you would say helping you financially, because it's like you're making money. I definitely see you making way more money than you've ever made in your life. Like please come back to this video at the end of 2023. Okay, I want to know what y'all are doing. Because I really see that for you. Okay, like your money is, whoo, like, whoo. Yes. Okay, so let's see. We have new beginnings, number 2. Number 2, and the number 2 is associated with the moon. So, yeah, like I said, you are getting a new job, y'all are getting a new house, a new car, just new. Okay? Definitely new. And then the fact that it has a butterfly on here, and I see the little raindrops and the little eggs. Like, I see some of you guys have started something in 2022. Like, you started planting seeds in 2022 with maybe a business. Maybe you started looking for a job, making changes to your career. Maybe you had went back to school. Maybe you had started gathering tools you need to create something that you are wanting to create. You know, maybe you've been working on a project. Like, I see that you've been planting seeds, but 2023, okay? 2023 is going to be lit. Okay, mark my words, okay? Mark my words, because I'm seeing so much potential for you guys that you've been planting so many seeds. It's giving me chills. You've been planting seeds. You've been working diligently, you know, making certain changes, doing certain things, and you can definitely expect to see the fruits of your labor and rewards for work and effort that you put. Oh yeah, that's what it said in 1188, right? Yes. Expect to succeed. Let me go back. Because we need to make sure. Okay. Yes, expect to find success in all that you put your heart and soul towards. That's so beautiful. Okay, so we also have duality 26. Okay, light. There we go. Duality. So yes, with new beginnings, duality, it's almost like your life is doing like a complete 180, and I just feel like I want to cry. But tears of joy where it's like things are finally beginning to make sense again. Things are finally starting to move, especially if things have been like really stagnant for you. I see things starting to really turn around for you, or something that you do. I really feel like for a business, for a lot of you guys, and then we have 1818. And we have, 1188 that was on the timer. But yeah, like something that you do is going to take off in such a big way. Like a business or something is going to take off in such a big way. Or something, for some of you guys, I'm feeling like something you went to school for. I'm feeling like, yeah, I see it paying off in such a big way. And then boundaries, look, an 8. It literally has an 8 on here. Boundaries. Okay? And then we also have prosperity. Okay, come on. Like I said, money. Money. It's coming. And I love that for you. And for some reason, boundaries is making me think Aries. I'm wondering if the North Node is going into Aries. So some of you guys could be cardinal placements, because I did say Libra, I did say Cancer, I said Scorpio, I said Virgo. But maybe you're also Capricorn, or what's the other? Aries. Yeah. And Aries, the North Node is going to be in Aries in 2023. So maybe that's going to be it's going to be affecting you in a major way, but in an amazing way. Okay, where you are definitely starting to make more money. And then boundaries is making me think that you are definitely shook the table a little bit. In 2023, you're going to be having more boundaries. But I feel like when I say boundaries, I definitely feel like there's some people that you're going to be cutting off in 2023. There's some people you're going to be cutting off and just being like, no, I am not dealing with that no more. I am not dealing with that ish no more. And really setting boundaries and saying no when you have to, and saying yes when you need to, and really, I also feel like really stepping into your power. Like, see how, well, okay, at first I thought that was her third eye, but never mind. I definitely feel like you're gonna have a lot more discernment. You're gonna have a lot more discernment about people. That's what I'm really sensing. Because it's like there's going to be new people that come in your life. And I feel like some really great new people. But I also feel like there's some people that could have been in your life already, or people trying to hang around you just because of your success. And no. No. And trying to, eat off of you, or claim that they were a part of your success, or, or maybe even try to be jealous because of your success. And yeah, no, we don't need that type of energy, right? So your intuition is definitely going to be letting you know who is for you and who is not. And not even just your intuition. It's going to be people's actions too that tell you. Some people are going to try to be sneaky, but some people are just going to be like, you're just going to be like, yeah, bruh, why would I even allow myself to be around something like this? Oh, look, ding. Right. So, yeah, so that was your general. And let's get into, we already basically talked about your finances. Because it feels like it's a big thing, but finances, we're going to be talking about your career and finances, what will be going on with you in 2023 regarding your career and finances. But maybe this will tell us what type of job or what will be happening career-wise. Like, maybe with your business, what's going on. Okay. So Knight of Cups. Okay. So yeah, job offer. I definitely see some of you getting some job offers, some sponsorship offers for some of you guys, collaboration offers, something like that, where you're getting offered, I feel like a high paying job, or maybe, something that you do, like maybe you start getting more clients, more customers, more viewers, more subscribers, more something. Okay. And then we also have Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you giving out the gifts, because I definitely see you making so much money that you're able to, spend it on your loved ones and help people that need your help, the good people. Okay, so since there's me, guys. This card fell. But yeah, Judgment. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel, like I said, many of you have been going through a process of getting in touch with your true life purpose. You're getting in touch with your true life purpose and what you came here to do. And I feel like for many of you guys, what you came here to do is involved with your finances. Like, you are meant to have a job or a career or a business that you are just like super passionate about. Okay, so yeah. So we also have King of Pentacles. This card literally has to do with being an entrepreneur and making a lot of money from the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into something that you love. Because I don't know if many of you guys are like familiar with the original like Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Usually it's with the King of Pentacles. He has like a cool looking robe on with grapes and stuff on it, which he has a jacket that has grapes on it. But it, like, you also see a armor of steel under the robe. And they always say that represents the, the hard work that you've put into something. Okay? So I definitely feel like all the work that you've put into something, whether it's like I said, with your business, you've put your effort into something. I definitely see it paying off. Or let's say you went to school for something that you were passionate about, and then you get a certain job or something doing what you went to school for. Right out, like, maybe not, maybe for some of you guys it wasn't right off the bat, but like this year, I feel that for you. I definitely feel something that you've put time and energy into in some shape or form is going to be paying off in a big way in 2023 when it comes to your career. Okay? So, now let's talk about your love life. So, for all of my... Oh, okay. Okay, I don't even have to say anything. Because these cards flew out. Okay, and it's a lot. All right, so let's power through this. So we have everything is fine. And then also 6 of Swords. So this is making me think some of you guys have left a marriage or left a relationship or something. And even at the bottom of the deck, this card, 7 of Swords, has to do with leaving behind a toxic relationship. So for some of you guys, that could be something that is happening for you in either maybe in 2023, like leaving a toxic relationship behind. For those of you that are I was gonna say for those of you that are single, maybe you're currently not single, but I feel like you are finally leaving a toxic relationship behind. And for those of you that are actually in relationships, and you feel like this is not you, your relationship's not toxic, and you're not leaving it behind, I feel like this is you guys leaving your exes behind. Maybe finally, like, releasing your ex, even if maybe you haven't been with them for a long time, but maybe finally releasing any pain that you are still carrying within you when it comes to like your past relationships. Yeah. And then it also makes me think that those of you that are in relationships, you and your partner are in the process of releasing old things having to do with parents. Because, our parents and their relationship really tend to affect the type of people we date and we end up with. And I feel like, you and your partner are probably in the process, in 2023, are going to be in the process of releasing old things having to do with your parents' relationship that maybe make you maybe emotionally unavailable, or maybe makes you just maybe not have trust in the relationship or something along those lines. And those of you that are single, I feel like this is even you releasing like parental like baggage or family baggage and stuff like that, where you're finally, working through any like mommy issues, daddy issues, and maybe even noticing how, the relationship or the lack of relationship that you had possibly with your parents made you kind of choose a partner that was similar to your parents, or like, one parent or the other. And, or maybe even you noticing how, maybe your mother or your father, they were in a toxic relationship with your parent, and you notice how you attract like the same type of person over and over that maybe is kind of toxic. So yes, I definitely see you guys probably working through like parental stuff. That's really what I'm sensing, especially because Cancer came up here. So I feel like some of you guys are working through, like family trauma that's like in your heart chakra that affects you in your relationships. And possibly even for those of you that have kids too, maybe you have maybe you're in a relationship and you have kids. I feel like you and your partner are going to start feeling like, I don't want to be the type of parent that my parents were to me. And that helps you with changing who you are. Not who you are like you're just a bad person, but it just helps you have a different perspective on life. But yeah, and even those of you that are single and that have kids, I definitely see you. Maybe you have kids with someone that you're not with, and you're like, I next person I'm with, they can't be like this person's mother or father, because it's like it's repeating a toxic cycle in my in my family, or I don't want my kids to repeat that same cycle. Okay. So anyway, let's see what else we have here. We have the Hermit. Yeah, so that's why I feel like some of you guys are actually leaving a toxic relationship behind, or deciding to stop dating the same type of people. Or maybe taking time, you've been taking time to think about how your parents' relationship is affecting your relationships, or making you date the same type of person. Okay. And then the Emperor. The Emperor. Okay. And then let's see. Look, Two of Cups. So yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you guys that are in this pile, a lot of you guys may be in relationships, that the people that are in this pile, because I kept thinking about but we kept talking about partners, loved ones, stuff like that. So I feel like many of you guys that picked this pile are possibly in a relationship, and I do feel like you and your partner are healing separately, but you guys help each other heal. You guys are going to be helping each other heal by possibly maybe even talking about parental stuff, like talking about family stuff, and sharing your deepest emotions with each other. And then for those of you that are single, I do feel like many of you guys will be dating someone new. Someone new will be coming. They might be a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo, or Virgo, or Cancer, or Taurus. But yes, they could have, or Aquarius. Okay, that's it. Okay, and they could have some of those placements. Okay, so yes. And then we also have come on, the Lovers. The Lovers. That's so beautiful. Yeah, I feel like many of you guys are in relationships. Because even how we have the duality card, and it's right over the Two of Cups. So yeah, I definitely feel like many of you guys that picked this pile may already be in relationships, but if you're not, I definitely feel like someone is coming very soon with one of those signs, and they really love you. They really adore you. And I'm also wondering if some of you guys already have this person in your life, but you kind of... Ooh, we got a ding. You kind of don't take them seriously sometimes, because you're like, I've been hurt before. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel that for a lot of you guys. Okay, so that was extra long. If you've been here this whole time, let me get the money emoji in the comments, okay? Because this reading had a lot to do with money, okay? So yes, if it resonated with you, please hit that like button so more people can see this video. That helps to grow my channel so much. So thank you for all of you guys that like and share my video, and then also hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Make sure you not make sure, if you feel called to please tip your girl for this reading. If you feel called to tip your girl, the virtual tip jar is in my description and in my comment section. And then also, what else? Oh, my girl, PS Candles, Positive Space Candles. Definitely make sure you go to the link in my description. And you could use the code Twan The Mystik for $10 off of all purchases $40 and up. And then what else? Check out housemystic.com if you're interested in purchasing a reading, or if you're interested in purchasing my art, decor, clothing, bags, all of that. Really dope and unique stuff there. So, check your girl out. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.